Testing. Okay, all right. I think we're good. Okay, so before we start, I hope you looked at my political campaign back in 2021 for my students. And the funniest thing is, no one's old enough to vote for me. So, okay. Anyways, I hope you like that one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Write this down. So press pause right now and write this down. Unit 2, Day 7. All right. November 7th. And today we're going to do some proportion word problems. I forgot, we're not doing unit rate yet. That's next week. Okay, so today we're going to do some proportion word problems. So I'm going to show you what things used to look like and what things are going to look like, all right, for the next few days for us, okay? All right, so I'm assuming you copy everything down, so let's get started. Now, back in the day, and first of all, I'm wondering, the reason why I show you this is I'm wondering if you know what I'm trying to show you. Okay, so here we actually have two ratios. This is 5 to 8. And the other question is, if 5 is to 8, then what is to 40? Right? 5 to 8 is the same thing as what over 40. So treat like it do now. Okay, so okay, we do 5 times 40, right? Just a review. That's 200. 8 times what gives us 200? Okay, and feel free to use your calculator. So I'm going to divide 200 by 8, right? Is that right? By 8, right? That would be, yeah, 25, right? Nothing new there. Now, today, what we're going to do then, all right, is looking at this topic, but through as a word problem. Okay, so you ready? So I'm going to read now. Okay, you don't have to copy the question down, but I would very much prefer that you listen to me while I'm speaking. So this is it. All right, so this is what we're doing for the next 3 days. Ready? Okay, suppose it takes 48 chicken fingers to feed Mr. Young's 4th grade class of 20 students. How many chicken fingers would be needed for 30 students? Now, on the face of it, right, it's not immediately obvious as to us as to what the answer is. Okay, so the way you do it is this. Okay, you're gonna set it up as a word problem by setting up as a proportion. Okay, so first thing first, what do you need to know, right? What are we comparing here? Okay, chicken fingers. So go ahead, follow me. All right, I'm gonna set up the problem as a proportion by using the stuff that they're using, the units, chicken fingers, students. Sometimes it could be money. Sometimes it could be the number of heads of cabbages, right? Doesn't really matter, right? So here we have chicken fingers to students. And we're going to set up a proportion step by step that reflects the question. Okay, so the best advice I can give you right now for word problems in this lesson is to take it step by step, clue by clue, one at a time. Don't try to solve everything at once. Okay, so it takes 48 chicken fingers, right? So chicken fingers, right? 48 chicken fingers to feed 20 students. So 48 chicken fingers for 20 students. Right, now I'm going to change the color so you can see a little better. So how many chicken fingers? How many chicken fingers? Put a question mark here. You can use a letter if you want. So, all right, let's stick with a question mark for now. How many chicken fingers, right? Chicken fingers, chicken fingers, chicken fingers. How many chicken fingers would it need to take to feed 30 students? So 30 students. Students, students, students. So far, so good. So in other words, what we're trying to say is this. If there are chicken fingers and there are 48 of them, right? And if they're students and there are 20 of them, and now they become 30 students, How many chicken fingers would you need to feed the new number of students? Okay, I hope I did a good job explaining that. Okay, so in other words, what you cannot do is this. All right, let me use green. What you cannot do, let me use the different color actually. I'll use pink. What you cannot do is this. I don't know if you can see this. What you cannot do is this. You can't do chicken fingers to students here and then do like 48 students to 20 chicken fingers and then switch it and then put 30 up there and then put the question mark down here. You can't do that because here you're comparing chicken fingers with chicken fingers and all of a sudden you got what, like 30 students, right? Because 30 were the students, right? That doesn't make sense. You can't do that. So it has to be chicken fingers, chicken fingers, chicken fingers. All right, students down here, students down here, students down here. Now, having said that, can you switch around? So, you know, if you're someone in class who likes to raise their hand a lot, all right, can you do students to chicken fingers? Yes, you can. All right, students to chicken fingers. So, for instance, so if you say, you know, Mr. Ng, I want to put students on the top. Yeah, you can. Okay, so 20 students can eat 48 chicken fingers. Therefore, 30 students, right? 30 students can eat how many? We can do that. It's the same thing. So let's do the math down here first. Okay. So, okay, let's do this. Now here, I'm going to multiply. So 48 times 30 was 48 times 30. That's 1,440. All right, and we got 20 times a certain number, right? So 20 times what? So 20 times what gives you 1440. So I'm going to divide, obviously, right? Divided by what? 20? 72. 72 what? You have to write the unit down, by the way, here. All right, 72 chicken fingers. Okay, so now I'm gonna, okay, let's see if it makes sense, right? So 48 chicken fingers can feed 20 students. So if we have more students, right, do we need more chicken fingers? Yeah, in this case, how many? 72. Okay, now let's check it out up here because we wrote it a different way. Let's see if the answer is the same. All right, don't worry. If you don't get it right now, it's okay. We're going to do some more examples, okay? So don't get too stressed out. So 48 times 30, all right, is again 1440. 20 times x, right? 20 times a number. 1440 divided by 20, guess what? Same number is 72. Nothing changes. Okay, so far so good? Okay, all right. So if you don't understand this right now, you can press pause and go back, but you don't really have to because we're going to do some examples. Okay, oh, we're supposed to do it here. Okay, all right. Okay, so look at the first example, all right? Ready? You don't have to write this down, okay? Just be prepared. Okay, all right, so the ratio of boys to girls. So I'm going to tell you also, when you do word problems, set up your question as you read it. Don't wait till the end to set it up, because you can save some time that way. The ratio of boys to girls, so I'm going to set up already. Boys to girls, okay, is 3 boys, 3 to 2, right? 3 boys to 2 girls, right? For every 3 boys, there are 2 girls, okay? If there are 12 boys, so where do I put the 12? Up top or at the bottom? Right, up top, right? 12 boys. How many girls are there? X. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, okay. So, 2 times 12, what's that? 24. 3 times what? Gives you 24. Yeah, 8. So 8 what? 8 girls. So if there are 12 boys, there will be 8 girls in that class. Okay? All right. Let's try the next one. It takes 1 supergiant pizza to feed 3 people. So, okay, all right. So what am I comparing here, by the way? What am I comparing? Yeah, pizza to people, right? So, okay, so I'm going to write pizza on the top. All right, you can write pizza at the bottom if you want to. Doesn't change anything. All right, pizza to people. Now, one pizza feeds 3 people. So you see how I'm just taking the facts and turning them and setting it up as a proportion? That's all. Now, if you invite 36 people, so where am I going to put the 36? Up top or at the bottom? Right, at the bottom, right, where the people are. How many, right, question mark, how many pizzas would I need? So pizza, so look at this. Pizza, pizza, pizza. People, people, people. Everything's consistent. Okay, so let's solve it. So 1 times 36, that's 36. 3 times what? 3 times what gives you 36? All right, you can use your calculator. Okay, all right, what is it? Yeah, 12. 12 what? 12 pizzas. You have to write the unit. So if on a quiz you don't write unit, I have to take points off because it's not clear because there were 2 different units here, right? We got pizza and people. So when you say 12, like what do you mean? Is it pizza or people? So you have to be very clear about that. Okay? All right, ready for one more example? All right, this video is getting long, I know. So, at a recent party, it cost $9.50 for refreshments for 10 guests. So, let me ask you right now, what are we comparing here? What's being compared? What 2 different units are being compared here? Yeah, money to people. Money to guests, right? Guests. Okay, all right. So, okay, let's set it up then. All right. So, okay, $9.50 can serve 10 people. How much would it cost? So, what are we talking about here? Money or people? Yeah, money, right? How much would it cost to serve 80 people? See that? That's the setup. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to cross multiply like that. Like that. So, 80 times 9.5, what would that be? 760. And 10 times. So 10 times how much is 760? Do you guys know? Without doing the math. Yeah, 76, right? Now, 76 what? People or money? Dollars. Yeah, money, right? Because that's the value that's missing. Money, money, money. So, money. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't know how long this video has been already. So, what is this? Thursday? Okay. All right. So, right now, try these 3. So press pause. Don't copy the question. Just set up the proportion. I want to see this, even though I technically can't see it. I'm not in the classroom. I want to see this. I want to see. Do I have a special pen? Yeah, let's use my, what is it? Let's use my rainbow pen. I know you missed this. All right, I want to see this. I want to see this right here for for every question. I want you to list the units, then the proportion, then the answer. Okay, no exceptions. I need you to set this up because later on we're gonna do something more complicated than this when we go online shopping, and it's very hard to get away with not doing this. So don't do that. Okay. All right. Ready? All right. So right now, press pause and do 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. So press pause right now. Okay, all right, you're back. So very quickly, if you're running out of time, you can speed ahead and just look at the answers. Okay. All right. So what am I comparing here? Money to weeks. Let's just use W. Okay. So okay, 1750 in 3 weeks. How much money in 15 weeks? Okay. So all right, let's solve it. So 1750 times 15. I'm doing like 4 videos in the same day. I'm tired of talking already, actually. Okay, all right, 262.5. All right, 262,050. Well, no, you can't do that. You can't say that. It's 262.5. 3 times what? 3 times what gives you that? So, okay, I'll divide 262.5 divided by 3. What is that? 87.5. Like that. 87.5 what, though? Yeah, dollars. It's money. Okay? All right? Okay. All right. So, next. different color. Mr. Johnson was paid, all right, what are we comparing? Money to what? Hours. So money to hours. So 190 for 40 hours of work, right? Now listen to the way I'm saying, right? Because it makes sense, right? $190 for 40 hours of work. How much for 60 hours of work? Man, that is nothing. 40 hours for 190, that's ridiculous. Okay, all right, doesn't matter. So we're gonna do the math here. 190 times 60, what's that? All right. 11,400. And then 40 times what? 40 times what gives me 11,400. So I'm going to divide, and what would that be? What am I dividing by? 40. All right, wait, what? Seriously? 285? Oh, yeah, 285. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, all right, one more, and then we're done. Let's see. All right, last one. If the park ranger stocks the children's fishing pond, keeping a ratio of 4 sunfish to 3 perch, okay? Sometimes these words, like, no one knows, okay? I mean, I guess it's just fish. But anyways, what are we comparing here? Yeah, sunfish to perch, okay? I think people do eat perch, okay? All right. So let's see. 4 sunfish to 3 perches. 300 sunfish, how many perches? Right? Okay? Nothing crazy by now, right? I hope. So 3 times 300 is 900. 4 times what? 4 times what gives you 900? Well, we're about to find out. Divided 900 by 4. Yeah? 225. 225 what? Purchase. Right? So I'll just use P. Actually, now I'll write it down. Purchase. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think that's it. This video is probably a little bit long because there were problems and I had to explain it. So, okay. All right. Tomorrow we're going to practice a little bit more. I'm going to give you some more questions to do. And then the day after, I'm probably, wait, hold on a minute. The day after, I'm going to let you guys practice together. I don't know yet. Let me see. Okay. All right. Still got to plan it out. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, which is, what is it? Thursday, right? No, Friday? Okay, all right. I think it's Friday. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching. Bye now. OMG, that was so good.